Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Just a quick middle of the day update. Not much happened since the last update, so just want to focus on the short term as I'm getting ready for our member live stream in around about 50 minutes. Today in the member live stream we talk about different Bitcoin indicators. So if you're interested, check out the membership. You can always re-watch it later as well. Yeah, all the live stream tutorials and recordings are available for members. Okay, so looking at this structure still, I want to address a couple of questions in this video. One question was, can this B wave also overshoot? The other question is, when can I confirm that this fourth wave is over? We will address these in this video. First of all, what's the structure? Explained it already in the previous video, very consistent still, chart hasn't changed. So the idea is that we are now at least in a wave 4 correction. Typically, wave 4 corrections take a bit of time. That's one scenario. In the other scenario, we are in a wave B that can lead to a much deeper pullback, possibly even into the 20K region. However, I need to see a break below 35K to suggest this. Okay, until then, the yellow box remains the main support area with different Fibonacci support levels. First of all, the main ones are 41,814 and 37,900 and then 35,000. These are the key support levels. Within this support area, we've got the potential for an unfolding A, B, C structure. And as long as support is holding, yeah, 35K is really the main level. I assume this is the wave count that's playing out. And then a wave 5 should send us higher to 50K plus next, more like 55 to 60K actually. But that can take a while before we get there. I think the structure at least would suggest that we spend quite a bit of time now below 50K, maybe above support, yeah, maybe sort of in this range. So maybe even a grid bot might be an option to trade the range. Now looking at this structure, the A wave could already be complete. I see only 3 waves down. Yeah, I see only 3 waves down. A waves can have 3 waves, but there's nothing that at the moment would suggest with a high, let's say with high confidence, that this B wave has already started. So I'm very open to the idea that we might get one more low. That's actually my expectation right now. Would change this expectation above 44K, because above 44,000, which is the last swing high, it suggests the B wave is unfolding, and then I would still watch for a C wave. At the moment, B wave resistance, standard resistance, is between 44,220 and 47,300. This is only standard resistance. B waves don't really have targets. B waves are the most difficult waves to forecast and trade. So I cannot rule out, and now we get to the first question. No, I cannot rule out that the B wave will overshoot. B waves like to overshoot. Sometimes what happens, obviously the 50K level was one of the main Fibonacci levels on this chart and still is. So it was not quite reached in the previous spike. So sometimes these B waves then get them, okay? Sometimes the B wave might get to 50K, but that's not predictable. It's just the potential I have to highlight. Yeah, so the B wave can overshoot, but should then still lead to a C wave down as long as it's only a 3-wave rally, like we had it here, yeah, before the C wave down happened in this yellow wave 4. So that's the first question. But then also looking at the microstructure, you see this is just continuation, could be a triangle that's forming here, which ready for the weekly candle close could actually lead to a breakout. And I think a break to the downside would suggest that indeed we're getting that 5th wave down that I like to see. Again, we don't need it, you know, 44K is the pivot above which I would look for the B wave. Below this level, it's wave 5 territory, and the wave 5 could send the price to 40,570 to 39K with 40,295 as one of the main levels to watch there. And yeah, I mean, when can I, and that's the second question, when can I confirm that all of wave 4 is already over? So that would be not very probable at this stage, okay, because it's a very shallow pullback so far, and also not very long in duration, and the wave 4 is typically, it takes some time. So from here, obviously, I mean, we've reached the support area, but I have to assume that trend continuation is happening more directly once I see, it's the old routine, right? 5 waves up and a 3-wave pullback, and it's holding a higher low. That is when I would assume, okay, the low is already in, whatever it will be, and we're already moving higher. So it's always 5 up, 3 down, and then especially the break above this high would confirm it. But yeah, this is currently an area where probably we should get a little bit more clarity in the coming sessions if we get one more low, which is currently what I assume. It just hasn't shown me enough to suggest wave B is already unfolding. And if it is, the resistance levels are well defined. And then, yeah, we'll see how the move up, happens and unfolds. And then we can also make a call about where it might top and when the C wave is starting. And then we can calculate the target for wave C as well, but only once the B wave has topped. So it's just a quick update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, and please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.